Listen, here's the deal. You know, it's nice to use ChatGPT, but what's not nice is having to use it when you're actually at your desk. There's so many different times where you want to just have it look things up for you, perform different tasks, and just work when you're not around. Well, lucky for you, ChatGPT has actually recently implemented an update that allows you to end up creating different prompts that can be utilized on a consistent basis via the new feature, ChatGPT Tasks. Let's check it out. So first of all, I just want to acknowledge that inside of ChatGPT, there is a option to click here for 4.0 with scheduled tasks. I have a feeling that it's going to be not like this forever. And I am on the desktop version, by the way. So when I go to tasks, you'll see if I type it in here, what'll happen is I can say something like, I want to create a prompt. Let me think. I want to create a prompt for looking up news about the latest updates in productivity apps on a daily basis. I want to create a daily task that looks up productivity app news on a daily basis and uses the search function in ChatGPT. Okay, so what I'm doing here is, I clicked on the search, doesn't actually work. Let me try that again. The whole I want to at the beginning is something to look out for clearly. So create a daily task that looks up productivity app news on a daily. I said daily twice. Come on, man. Got it. Okay, let's see. If I go here, you'll notice, okay, cool. It created this task, but where are you? I just paused it and I played it, but where are you? This is something to note because it's kind of actually hard to find on the desktop version. But if I go to the web version, I can then go here to ChatGPT 4.0, and once again, kind of hard to find, but if I go into my accounts here, I can go to tasks, which honestly, they should just add another like tab here, like projects. And you'll see that we have daily 9 a.m. productivity app news search. So you can have desktop notifications that let you know when the tasks have run. I don't really want that, but I could show it if I wanted to, and I will. So like, for example, I could edit this inside of the web version. And I could set it to like 1:35 p.m. I'm gonna press save, and what'll happen is I will get a notification and an email essentially when this runs, right? So this is set for daily at 1:35 p.m., which is when I'm recording it. So if you just give it a moment. All right, perfect. Now if I refresh, let's see if it does anything. Let me click on it right here. Nope, nothing, still waiting. It's kind of a weird experience. First of all, clicking on it doesn't show me like the recent results. Clicking off of it, looking for, okay, let me see. No, and this is where you can change the schedule by clicking on it. And like I said earlier, you can also go into tasks and change them. I don't personally think this is like a great experience for changing them. It's good that you can have daily, weekly, monthly, annually, and custom stuff. And then you can have it doesn't repeat and just do it a one time. And you can also, pause it, delete it, all that kind of stuff. But I don't really like this experience because the only way to see results is kind of going in here. Then if it doesn't run when you want it to, you don't see it within here. And the only place you actually do see it that I've noticed in my experience is by going to your actual email or waiting a couple minutes after this. Okay, so it's been like a full minute since, even though it only ran once. So let's refresh here. Okay, so you basically get an email that notifies you, and you'll see right here, I get a task update that says, hey, it did the thing instead of ChatGPT. And that's where I get this. So this is nice. I like this for a couple of reasons. One, it can use the search function inside of ChatGPT, where with automations, you can't really use the search function and pair it with ChatGPT. I like it because it could be a multi-prompt sequence that's done every day with the searching. I did an example of this another day where essentially inside of my tasks, I set up a multi-prompt workflow. And this multi-prompt workflow is essentially the following: research AI agent news, and then turn it into bite-sized tweets through like multi-prompts, right? So it's going through every day and doing this. So you can see there's some tweets here that are from various sources for things like AI agents are set to revolutionize industries by 2025, automating complex tasks and enhancing efficiency. Is your business ready for the AI transformation? Kind of a cringy tweet, but if you made it better, it is good. What I did is I had it run a multi-prompt workflow where it's like research the AI agent news, craft 5 key takeaways, create platform-specific content for LinkedIn and Twitter, and then create visual and media integration examples and repurpose and schedule it on other platforms. If that was possible, like if we had some sort of API to connect here to do these things, that'd be great. But overall, this is a pretty simple setup. Like you don't really need to do a lot here. But overall, this is a pretty simple feature. I think they're making it out to be like a big deal, but if you're in the world of automation, you've already been able to do this for like 2 years now and store it in different databases and stuff. If they're able to connect this with APIs and webhooks, I would love that. That's what I really want. There is an option to use actions inside of custom GPTs. And if they can pair this with webhooks, that would actually save on API costs for me. So I would appreciate that. And also I could use the search functionality from the ChatGPT product here without needing to use a third-party tool, because through like mate.com and Zapier, you don't have access to the search functionality. When they do add that eventually, I'll be so grateful. But I don't think this is going to be the case for a while, if ever. So basically, that's a benefit. You can do automated searches, sort of. I wouldn't actually get too hyped about this. It's cool if you want a daily digest of like summaries of things going on in the news. Honestly, that's the best workflow I can see for it at the moment, because in order to do some sort of multi-step sequence for like daily content generation, you're probably going to need an automation anyways. And this isn't quite good enough to do that, in my opinion. I hope that they'll end up making like a multi-prompt option here. So it's like, oh, plus symbol, prompt, 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 similar to what you'd get in their like make.com module. With that being said, make sure to check out this video on how to improve your skills using productivity tools like ChatGPT right now.